The other aspect of upper body training will be the core. So I know a lot of personal trainers and strength coaches hate the word core, but when I say core, people tend to know what we're talking about. So strengthen the core. We're gonna do not sit-ups or anything like that, but we're gonna do sort of anti-movement core work. So you're all familiar with the plank, where people on YouTube, where you can watch people plank for a really long time. What we like to do here is the RKC style plank. RKC stands for Russian kettlebell. I think they're the folks who came up with this variation. What we're gonna do is we're gonna create tension. So we're gonna make a regular plank much harder by creating more tension. So I'm gonna get down into the plank position. What I'm gonna try to do is pull my elbows to my feet. I'm gonna pretend like I can make a wrinkle in the floor. And that's gonna be a lot harder than your standard just sort of like hang out in a plank. So what this looks like, you'll hear me breathing using almost like a martial arts style breath. So that's a RKC style plank. You're gonna get a lot more out of that than just sort of like hanging out into a plank. The other benefit of an RKC style plank is it takes a lot less time to get a lot of work in. So we'll do those, and then we could do like a side plank variation. On the elbow, foot in front of you if you need a little bit more support, stacked if that's a little bit easy, and then lifted if you need access to more of a progression. So that is the type of trunk work that you can do at home, along with things like V-ups. Let me move the chair. V-ups. So I want to make sure my low back is pressed against the floor. You can do V-ups. You could do a hollow body hold. No space between the floor and my low back. I'm holding this position. And then you could also do like an alternating version. So, a lot of people are used to doing core work at home, so that's probably not as much of an issue for most of you. But I would always start with the plank and then progress from there. Front plank, side plank, more advanced V-ups, those single side V-ups, and then the hollow body hold position. A couple other hollow body variations. You can do a rocking hollow body hold as well. So, using the principles of strength and conditioning, I almost always program core work as part of a superset, so not the primary movement. And I usually put core work at the end of workouts. So, and the reason for that is we need the core working with us on something like a push-up. So if I front load my workout with a lot of that kind of stuff, I'm not gonna have much left for the push-up or the squat, keeping good, a good solid trunk support for that squat, or good solid crunch support for that hinge variation.